Good morning. Um, Hang on one second while I get this. Okay, there it is. So I do Facebook and Instagram at the same time. So sometimes the cameras are a little off. Good morning. Welcome to Yoga Small Plates. Today is day 9, and we've been talking about some brief practices you can do to soothe exhaustion. Essentially, there's a lot of burnout in this world. Well, there's also worn out and vegged out. If you watched yesterday's video, I was talking about Ayurveda and how people burn out in different ways. But exhaustion is something that lots of people are dealing with. I've been working with clients and students in classes who tell me that life feels exhausting and overwhelming. I think there's a combination of things that contribute to that, whether it's people's personal lives, what's going on in the news cycle, an onslaught of so much digital media. Whatever the cause is, what we do have some techniques, some practices in yoga that can be really helpful for soothing exhaustion. So today I want to talk about our eyes and how eyes tend to be one of the places where we deal with exhaustion. In Chinese medicine, they talk about the liver opening to the eyes. So the eyes, and you can see that connection, like the hepatitis people, the eyes turn yellow. But there's also just the connection of the, and also I'll say it's not just physical, it's not just these challenging problems from that come from the physical side, but also the psycho-emotional and the psycho-spiritual challenges. So in English, we say that the eyes are the window to the soul. And the Chinese would say something more like, yeah, the eyes are the window to a very deep, essential part of ourselves, which is the liver, not just as an organ, but as energy, as the structure of energy that holds a lot of blood, that that purifies. That's a storehouse of energy. The kidneys are kind of the fundamental storehouse of energy in Chinese medicine, but the liver and the kidneys are working together all the time. So anyway, there's some metaphors there that I think can be useful. And one of the things I find that is an acute problem for people, myself included, is spending way too much time in front of screens, and how screens are very drying to the eyes and to the nervous system in general. So if we jump back over the mountains from China to India, the Ayurvedic teachings tell us that vata is dryness. So when you're adding dryness to the system, as screens do, because screens essentially are fire, you're looking at the light. So, and that's drying. So in Ayurveda, the thought is that too much screen time is affecting or adding to that pushing of vata or increasing vata. We talked about how prana is an antidote to vata and bringing more prana into the system. So as you're sitting there on your screen, maybe right now, looking away from the screen, looking at something far away, something that's a little bit closer is useful. And then here's the technique. We're going to rub our hands together. It's even nice to rub down into the forearms if you like, and let the hands get warm. And also, it's not just warming the hands, but it's also generating or accessing the pranic, the healing prana in your hands. You can think about it like just bringing attention to my hands. Every person has healing energy in their hands. Everyone. It's not like some esoteric thing. Everyone has healing energy in your hands. And you know that because you put your hands on other people to help them feel better, right? You touch somebody else, it helps them feel better. So you can do that to yourself as well. So we're going to take a deep breath and let the palms rest gently over the eyes. You can close your eyes. So the breath is for the prana. And then a slow exhale, long, slow exhale. And then rub your hands together again. And breathing in through your nose and out through your nose if you can. Deep breath in. This time, keep your eyes open and imagine you are radiating the prana from your hands into your eyes. Slow exhale. It might be longer or shorter than mine. That's fine. But you want the exhale. Always the exhale should be longer than your inhale. Almost always. I mean, there's some certain little exceptional cases, but you would never do that long term. You never do a long practice with the exhales being shorter than the inhale. So let's do one more. And this time you can choose closed eyes or open eyes. Nice, long, slow breath. And a long, slow exhale. And then just let your hands rest on your lap and take a moment and notice the energy around your eyes and how your eyes feel. That's a super simple technique you can do several times a day, especially when you're spending a lot of times like I do on the computer for 6 or 8 hours a day. Okay, great to have you here. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Leave questions and comments, okay?